Thank you for joining us for this special post-game edition of Action News. I'm Nina Raditich.
And I'm Blake McCoy in for Steve Wolford. Tonight, Action News is learning new details in the Metro shooting death of a suspected drug dealer last week. Turns out there was a much broader investigation underway with federal ties.
It involves the Department of Defense. The family of Trevon Cole, who was killed, was so unnerved by the shooting, they've hired an attorney. And Action News reporter Steve Ryan talked with him today.
The family's attorney tells me Trevon Cole had his hands in the air following officers' instructions for several seconds before he was shot. But sources close to the investigation say that while they respect the family's mourning, they stand by their case.
The moment Trevon Cole was shot and killed by a Metro narcotics detective during a search warrant Friday night was the moment his fiancee, Sequoia Pierce, began grieving and wondering.
He did smoke marijuana from time to time. But as far as a dope dealer, drug dealer, no.
That led Cole's family to hire attorney Lagomarsino, whose investigators are looking into whether rights were violated and if there are grounds for a wrongful death case.
The allegations are that police officer, Mr. Gant, entered the apartment along with other backup police officers, that he shot an unarmed man, and that there was no threat to him at the point that he shot him.
Metro can only say officially Cole made a furtive movement toward Detective Brian Yant, but sources tell Action News it was threatening enough Detective Yant fired his AR-15 rifle once, hitting Cole, who had been flushing marijuana down the toilet.
We've started to take witness statements and we're looking into all the facts, but at this point we have not spoken with Metro about these allegations.
Sources also tell Action News undercover officers had bought marijuana from Cole 4 times before the judge signed the warrant. We've also confirmed that detectives from the Nellis Air Force Base Office of Special Investigations were present when it was served. Metro issued us a statement saying they were not part of the entry team or enforcement action, but wanted to interview the subject afterwards as part of an investigation into narcotics activity on local military property.
Whatever they assumed, or whoever their informant was like probably just someone that just told them, oh, maybe, you know, we don't really have no activity over there.
The warrant lists Cole's address, but not him specifically, which isn't legally necessary. It shows officers seized marijuana and digital scales, but the paperwork is only part of an investigation that's very much ongoing.
Lagomarsino says he'll wait for the coroner's inquest and Metro's investigation to be finalized before taking any further steps. Sources tell me part of the reason Metro was so cautious during the warrant service is because undercover officers were investigating another possible deal with Cole involving cocaine and guns. I'm Steve Ryan, Channel 13, Action News.